Hey you all, I'm getting up at 7 o'clock, gonna get back on the road. I'm gonna try to do a 12 hours of driving today. I really want to get to my destination. I have a place to stay in California, so eager to get there, eager to get some rest. I'm gonna spend a few days in California, hopefully getting rest up, and then after that I will get my trek back to North Carolina. I'm gonna take a separate route. I have been filming this whole time, so hopefully I've gotten some good footage. Once I get back to North Carolina, I'm gonna start editing those videos and get them up. Last night was weird. I'm gonna go ahead and say that it was weird, and I was worried. I was worried because I was worried that it was in my head because I have been driving so much, and I was worried that I was actually losing my mind. I actually made a comment when I pulled up in here that I hope I wasn't gonna go crazy from driving too much. But I went ahead. I did a live stream in here, and during my live stream, I got a call from the front desk, and all they asked was if I got checked in okay, which it seems nice, but then I was wondering, like, wait a minute, should I be okay? Did something happen? I mean, I got like, is there a scammer? Was that someone trying to take advantage of me? I don't understand what the end game would be with that scam, but yeah, it kind of made just weirded out. And then I went down. I was gonna go walk across the street to McDonald's to get something to eat. I go out in the parking lot, and there is a man there who recognizes me, and he doesn't recognize me from my YouTube. He doesn't know who I am, but he actually saw me earlier today at a different attraction, a museum I went to, but that was like 4 hours from here. I drove 4 hours. I stopped along the way, but I just so happened to run into a gentleman that had seen me at a museum. I don't know, it's really strange, and I guess probably recognized me because I'm, vlogging, talking to myself, that sort of weird thing, but that was weird. And then I kind of, I don't know, this part might be me, but I go across the street to McDonald's, and I'd eaten McDonald's for lunch as well, and sitting in front of McDonald's, when I went for lunch, there was a homeless man sitting in front of McDonald's, and then when I went to lunch, there was a homeless man sitting in front of this McDonald's, again, 4 hours away, and it looked like the same guy. Now, I understand he had a big beard and long hair, so that could probably describe more than one homeless guy. So that part might be a coincidence, but it was starting to spook me out at this point because all these little weird things, like something seems like off. And I go in, I sit down at McDonald's, and first of all, like, this isn't really strange, but I'm just going to mention it, that the staff at McDonald's is teenagers, and they're like really unprofessional. They're like talking to each other and like swearing, and this girl comes in, and the guy that was working the counter pulls out a thing of whipped cream and sprays it in her mouth and then puts it back in the fridge, which is not sanitary. And anyway, then the homeless guy, he comes into McDonald's, and he's like loudly arguing with himself, and he's making threats under his breath. Not making threats, not like threatening people, but like you can hear him under his breath. He's like talking about like beating people, like and really loudly, and he's using swears, and there's like children running around, and there's like a family that's terrified of him, and I'm sitting there and I'm eating, and the entire meal this guy is like loudly swearing, loudly saying violent things, and like the kids that are working at McDonald's are just like chatting. They're like leaning on the counter, just like chatting, like there isn't an insane homeless man yelling in McDonald's. So I'm sitting there eating my fries, and this guy's just like, I'll take your. Like, oh my god. So yeah, and I think I walk back to my room and just a little disturbed, and then I'm in this hotel at night, and then I hear someone screaming. Someone starts screaming like there's some sort of domestic violence issue where someone's just like shouting at someone else and slamming doors at like 1 in the morning. I'm like, is this a bad place? It's like, it looks nice. Like, this hotel is a little older, but it's not a crap hole. And like the neighborhood around it doesn't seem like bad, but everyone is acting very, very unusual. Anyways, I just need to get that off my chest. Now I'm gonna hit the road. Apparently, even though I'm not leaving the country, I have to go through Border Patrol checkpoint. Wow, there's a lot of cameras around here. It's kind of weird. I pulled through, it looked like almost like a toll booth. The guy was like, "Are you a U.S. citizen, sir?" And I was like, yes. He's like, "Go on." Wow, check out these really awesome rocks. Never seen anything like that. Yeah, look at those. Now here is something that I was not expecting to find this far out west. I'm in Arizona. Where is it? I think I'm outside of Benson, Arizona. I don't know, but check this out. So we have a set of coffin daffer crosses all the way out here in Arizona. Now, I've talked about the coffin daffer crosses before in past videos. The short version of the story is a man named Bernard Coffin Daffer traveled the country erecting these 3 crosses. It's always exciting to find them out in the wild. You mostly see them in North Carolina, Virginia, and West Virginia. There's a ton in West Virginia still. But I did not know they had any this far west. If anyone knows of any others this far west, or anywhere for that matter, let me know. Now, Bernard Coffin Daffer would often get permission from places to put up the crosses, and these are placed at the Holy Trinity Monastery. Now, Coffin Daffer doesn't have the only impressive cross here. Check this out. That massive cross. And then look at this. Holy Da Vinci Code. Beautiful chapel here. Oh wow. Look at the statue of Mother Mary holding little baby Jesus. He's actually standing up on his own 2 feet, which is very impressive for that age, but he is Jesus after all. This little pond here. Look at these massive koi. Hey guys. I don't know if they'll let me pet them. No, they don't want to be petted. Probably because they're fish. There's some religious figures here like St. Francis, Jesus, and King Frog. Alright, I think we have our first casualty of the trip. It appears that my dancing hula girl has begun melting like the Wicked Witch of the West. I'm not entirely sure why you would have a dashboard decoration that melts in the sun, considering a car dashboard is the sunniest place on Earth. At Border Patrol stops, I don't know, I keep going through them and they just wave me through. I'm just wondering what it is about me that, you know, they assume that I'm okay. I wonder what it is that they're looking for that would be different about someone that would make them stop them or do a more thorough job of checking in on them. They didn't even ask if I was transporting fruit. Ew, I look just like Buddy Holly. Oh, and you're married Tyler Moore. Touching you, touching me. called love. Just as in the rhythm of my heart. Sometimes you can make it now. Maybe look until the sun goes down. I believe in a thing called love. Sha-na-na-na-na-na-na-na. You got to force too shy. You got to kiss the girl. Sha-la-la-la-la-la. You know sad. Name too bad. He's gonna miss the girl. Hear me say that you've been gone. I cannot be for the last time. I will move it on. Yeah. You. Now I get what I want. Bonafide hustler making my name. All I wanna do is take your money. Really need you tonight. Forever's gonna start tonight. Forever's gonna start too. Once upon a time I was falling in love. Now I'm only falling apart. Nothing I can do, it's a total eclipse of the heart. My lover, be my lover, yeah. Don't be afraid, I don't mean to scare you. So help me, Jesus. It's the perfect lineup of California fast food. We got an InNOut burger, it's a Carl's Jr. behind that, and then way in the back there, it's a Del Taco. All right, so I got myself something special. This is an InNOut burger. This is generally what Californians consider to be the ultimate in hamburger goodness. I got this animal style. That means it's got Thousand Island dressing and grilled onions. That's good. When people ask me my favorite burger, I can never decide, because to me, a burger, there's different things you want out of a burger. You know, there's places that give specialty burgers like Red Robin. Just different. There's different burger experiences out there. If I want a super greasy burger, I want Five Guys. That's like the best greasy burger. And then Whataburger, I know Texans swear by Whataburger. It's a good diner-style burger, and I like it, but it's not my favorite. I really, really like InNOut. It's really something special. But my all-time favorite is a chain called Culver's. It started in Wisconsin. To me, it is the perfect burger, and they serve fried cheese curds as well, so you cannot go wrong with Culver's. All right, so I'm getting ready to settle in here. California, eat my InNOut burger, find somewhere to sleep. So for now, this one's in the bag. This is how an animal lives. This is no way to treat your car. My car is, for the last week, has turned into a rolling garbage can.